and almost about 420 people were watching. I was just blabbing about this Agbanoje. I don't really know the history behind this Agbanoje. Whether I really warrior, because I hear say na warrior na be. I hear the user tell the rake. Make it not be say outside people conquer for us now. Agbanoje spirit and not coffee resurrect and come out. He go get us to be.
Yes, he was a warrior. He was a warrior. He was a warrior. He was a warrior, and he was also an Onoje. He was the second Onoje of Uromi. He took after his father died. He took over. You know, in Benin, when I talk about Benin, I'm talking about Esan. When I use the word Benin, I'm talking about Esan, because you cannot dissect the Benin from Esan from Benin. Now, Agbanoje was an Onoje. He was the second Onoje of Uromi during the reign of Oba Ozolwa. You understand? So what happened was that battle between Agba, Noje. In those days, kings, princesses, they are warriors, they are fighters. If you watch those Roman Empire movies, you will see that kings, they are warriors, they are fighters. Yes, Agba, Noje. The Uromi people, they are strong, they are warriors. Many of the Ekakolos, they came from Uromi. That is why you see today that blood is still very much in them. It's still very much in them. Now, what transpired between Agbanoje and Oba Ozolwa was the issue of bride, bride, B-R-O-I-D-E, between them. It was a war of, do they try me, I will deal with you.
So, sir, you want to me say that that's the word out today?
I'm coming. In every tribe, there is pride. In every tribe, there is pride. There is pride. There is pride even among the Beninese, among the Esan, among the Esako people. But according to history, I'm narrating history. We were not there. You understand? It was a personal fight between the two of them, between Oba Ozolwa and the nobles. In the olden days, nobles fought among themselves. Nobles, prince. If you look at Uromi and the whole of another Esan land, they are, when we say they are this, they are also kings. People from the royal homes, they are part and parcel of the Esan people. Many of the kings, the mothers of the king, Ijoba, they came from Esan land. Many, not be one, not be two, not be three. We're going to be looking at the history of the mothers of the Benin king who came from Esan land. So that the reason why you will do that another day is to see the correlation, the interrelationship between the Beninese and the Esan. You understand? So it was a fight of individuality, Ozolwa and Agbanoje. That was the reason why the fight between the Oba Ozolwa and Agbanoje was brought to an end by the cooperation of the Uromi people and the Benin warriors. It was those parties that brought that war, war of pride to an end. So apart from that one, that is it about the issue of Agbanoje. When people say Agbanoje was beheaded of Oba Ozolwa, that is a lie. That is not true. He never. It was, and that war was brought to an end between the Benin warriors and the Uromi warriors. And when we say the Benin and the Esan, they fight, that is not true. The Benin and the Esan, they don't fight. It was a fight between the Oba Ozolwa of Benin and Agbanoje of Uromi. Then that war also, then there was also the Oba Ozolwa and Uzea. Before the Oba Ozolwa went to Uromi to attack Agbanoje, where they fought, he first of all visited Uzea. That fight started at Uzea. They fought that fight from Uzea and they now pushed them to Uromi. So that is what I want to establish. That war was brought to an end. It is called a civil war. A civil war is a war between individuals who are related, between blood ties, people who have the same blood ties. That was that war between Oba Ozolwa and Agbanoje. That is one thing I want to establish. People should not be saying the Benin and the Uromi people, they were fighting themselves. That war per se was not actually the fight between the people. It was the fight between the king and the Onoje. And what was the major cause of that Ozolwa and Agbanoje was because the Obazola fee that Agbanoje did not pay royalty to Obazola. That was what led to that war. That was what led to that war. And that war was brought to an end with the cooperation of the Uromi warriors and the Benin warriors. If we buy this one, we buy this one. All of us go rest because we don't tire for this fight. The both warriors from both parties were tired of that war, and when they reach a consensus, they reach an agreement that let us take your own, you take your own, we take our own. So that all of us will go home, because they were tired of missing their families. They were tired of missing their wives. It was when they lay ambush for one another. That was how that war was brought to an end. And even the some Uromi warriors wanted to betray the Benin warriors. There is go and check your history. Go and check where Obazolwa was buried in Ugboa. It was buried in Ugboa, not in Uromi. If really say he was beheaded by Agbanoje in Uromi, it would have been buried in Uromi. It was buried at Ugboa. If you think I'm lying, go and ask people from Ugboa. Go on, anything I say, I will tell you the source. Go and read Christopher Belokoto Okoje. He did a comprehensive analysis and a comprehensive work on the history of the Esan people. He said that Esan is a dialect of the Benin. And he went further to let us know that before Oba Ewari the first, Esan was already in existence. But that place was not known as Esan. If you think I'm lying, come and tell me the name that the Esan people were called before they now changed that name to Esan. Come and tell me the name that the Esan people were previously known. Like the Benis now, they were known previously as the Godomi. They were known as Ubini. They were known before they now became Bini, from Bini to Edo. This is what they call etymology. So if you look at the etymology of the word Esan, let them come and tell us what Esan people were known before they now changed that name to Esan. And what led to that name, Esan? It was a response. It was a response that the people, when the people were asked, Inyangiwo or Inyan Sanfwa, Amagimian, Inyan Sanfwa. That is how, from that phrase, they now derived the word Esan, a Sanfwa. And another thing I want to let you know today is that the difference between the Benis and the Esan, the reason it was during the reign of Oba Ewari that word Esan came. But before Oba Ewari, Esan people were already in existence. Yes, before the arrival of Oba Ewari the first, Esan people were already living in that land. That land was a jungle. It was a Benin jungle. It was an hideout. All these things I'm saying now, I'm saying it according to late Dr. Christopher Belokoto Okoje.
That means
and in that book,
sorry, sir. That means we'll not come from Benin. How?
Yes, we can. Yes, now they came from Benin. But he said that the people. Okay, let me reiterate this thing again. Now we talk about that.
Please, can I? Sorry, I don't want to interject you, but there is a mix-up somewhere concerning that of Obazola you quoted just now. I'm a child of history as well. What happened was that the father of Obazola had some something happened when the children died. You understand me? So for him to give birth to other children again, it was the misery. Everything was done in Esan land for him. The misery surrounding the childbirth of the Oba, giving birth to the children again, was from Esan land. And he sworn with the throne and sworn with the children and everybody not to wage war against that very place from Esan land. That was Uromi. Not to wage war against them because of these deeds that they have done for him. You understand me? So when Ozolwa reigned, Ozolwa was a warrior, an emperor. When he reigned, He subdued every places, and the only place that was remaining was Uromi. They asked him not to go there, but he gave a deaf ear, and he went. Before even going there, someone told him that if you go, you will not return. You understand me? So what worked against him was not that maybe they fight against one or the other. No, they sworn. There was something done. They sworn not to ever do such thing. If the father laid down that this thing down, that don't go to that place, and he went there. That was why he went there, and he did not return. Every other places he went to, he went there, he conquered them, and they were paying homage to Benin. But when he got there, he went there and he did not return. That was how the story came. Thank you very much.
Okay, those places were not conquered. Those places were not conquered. Let me correct you in that place. Before Oba Ozolwa, there was his father. You understand? The father of Agbanoje, before he died, he was lawyer. He paid his homage to the father of Oba Ozolwa. Before he died, Ozolwa took over. Before he died, Agbanoje took over. What led to the Benin Uromi war that was fought at Uzea, then later end up in Uromi, was because Agbanoje did not want to continue the paying of homage. Don't use the word conquer. When you say Oba Ozolwa conquered that place, you are saying that land was not a Benin land.
I said, understand me. I said he conquered. No, I said he conquered every other places except that.
Okay, he didn't conquer. No, okay, listen. Let me correct you in that place. He didn't conquer. When you say you conquer a place, that means that territory was not your own. You went there, you fought them, you overpowered them, and you took over. No, that was not how the Esan land was established. No. What led to the dispute between Oba Ozolwa? Yes, what you said about the prophecy, yes, it was true. A prophecy was already being made. Yes, but what led to that issue of the Benin Uromi war was because it was a civil war. Yes, you are correct. It was a civil war. We were one. But for you to say he conquered other places and now remained Uromi, he didn't conquer. No, that's not true, my brother. Because if you look at that name, Uromi, it was the British that corrupted Uromi to it was Uromu. It was a Benin word. Just as a Sanfua, a Benin word, which the British corrupted to Isha.
My brother.
I'm coming now. If the British want to...
Hold on.
Let me talk now.
Hold on.
Oh.
You don't understand what I said. I said...
You said they conquered. They did not conquer.
No, hold on. Oh. It was Ozolwa time. What he did. No.
Okay, take correction. Esan was not conquered.
I didn't say you conquered Esan. Excuse me.
What you said. Oh my God.
No. You listen. That's why I told you that you didn't understand me. You would listen first.
Okay, you said he conquered all the other places except Uromi.
You hold on.
I said don't use the word conquer. When you say he conquer, okay, let me talk. Okay. When you say he conquer,
Ozolwa went for expansion. He conquered every other places. You listen very well. Except
there's something like expansion. Oba Eware has already done it. Oba Eware the first has already done it. That expansion, that's not what led to the war between the Benin and Uromi. The war happened between the Benin and Uromi was the issue of being rebellious. The father of Agbanoje was paying homage until when he died, he went to join his forefathers. The son took over. When the son became the second Onojo of Uromi, he refused to pay homage to Oba Ozolwa. When Oba Ozolwa himself took over the throne of the Benin throne from his father. Don't say they conquer. When you say you conquer a place, that means that land was not your own before. Oh, you said he conquered all those things. People read these things. According to late Dr. Christopher Belukoto Okoje, he didn't use the word conquer. The word Uromi is a Benin word. The word Ewato is a Benin word. The word Ewosa is a Benin word. The word Ewohimi is a Benin word. How can a place, people who left through migration to go and establish that land, you say they conquer? Oh, why don't they do like this? Yes, prophecy was made. Probably the prophecy came into reality. Yes, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is that don't say they conquer. When you say you conquer a place, you are saying that that land was not originally your own before. You overpowered the people and took it. That is the meaning of conquer. And I said no, that Uromi, that Esan land as a whole was never conquered. That land, the Esan land came through migration. The Benin people migrated from that place. They migrated from the Benin, according to Koje. They went to go and settled in that place. And what led to it? What led to that land today known as Esan land was a Benin jungle, was a forest. Something transpired that led to people leaving Benin to go and live in that. That place was a hideout. It was a hideout for captives. It was a hideout for people who were banished. The aborigine of Esan land today, they are nobles, they are princes. They are nobles, they are princes. They are not all of them are not criminals. Many of them are princes and nobles from the Benin Empire. Don't come here and say they conquered other place except Uromi. That was what led to.
Can I say something, please, with all due respect, please?
Yes, sir. You can talk.
Can I say something? Okay, sir, you are very right. Okay, I have been listening to this topic for a while. Everything you said was true. It was because he refused to pay tribute that led to the war. And how did Esan migrated? The people migrated in those days. They migrated when the two sons of Oba died in one day. Oba made a proclamation that there should not be that a punishment to all the Beninese not to eat, not to bath or sleep with their women for such a long time. So a lot of people get angry and decided to migrated. Yes, that set of Esan people, they migrated. They were never conquered. They were a part and parcel of the Benin who migrated that eastward. Okay? It was when Agbanoje's father died that Agbanoje said, why should he be paying tribute to Benin? That led to that war. With all the prophecies that were made, because after the death of his two sons, that the man from Esan, it was not called Esan then, helped the Oba to have children again. So the Oba made a promise that there should never be any conflict between the people from that area and the Beninese, because they are extraction of Benin. They migrated. They were never conquered. They were never because it is a prince that migrated from Benin towards that direction and create their own environment. You are very right, okay? Truth be told, the problem we're having now, because most of these are not written in books. There are it was hearsay, is what we are using. So, sir, you are 100% correct. The when they say there's some people kill and analyze the Oba being cut off his head, it was an agreement between the two warriors that we will kill our own, you will kill your own. Then the Benin said, no, we cannot kill our own, but we will tell you what to do. That you cannot hurt him until when he is going to bath and put down his regalia. That is only where that's where we want to hurt him. He was going to take his bath after many months of fighting. He was going to take his bath. Then he put down all his regalia. Then the Edo people, the people from Edo, give the Esan people a sign to say he has removed all his regalia. Then they shoot him with an arrow and he penetrated in him. So what happened was that it wasn't the Benin that cut off his head. It was the Esan people that did it. But the Esan people have an agreement. If you do your own, we will do our own too. Then when the Benin did their own, Esan people also killed Agbanoje and removed his head. You see, that is how the whole world ended. Please,
God bless you.
Let us learn from one another. It's not a war. We are all students of history. Let us learn and accommodate one another. Esan and Benin, they are the same. No matter what happened today, the Esan people, what they are called them Esan, and they were never Esan. That is how the word Esan now come about. So They were prince and princess from the Benin who migrated towards that direction. God bless you, sir.
Please, my
Thank you,
brother.
sir.
My brother, good evening, everybody. That gentleman, please, you know, all the history you just gave to everybody to listen to, you narrated that history perfectly. I like when
Thank you,
people
sir.
say history. I've been listening since. The other man that speak last is my brother, Ogiero, the other man. I don't know, I'm online. Thank you very much. There's no difference between the Benin and Esan. We are family. We are family. Regarding whatever that happened now, you see, there's a lot of people in the social media. And you will see some Benin insulting Esan insulting Benin. Sometimes all these things doesn't worth it. We are the same family. Sometimes I know when sometimes you see some father can have about 5 children. Well, among that 5 children, sometimes every one of them, some of them will become, some of them will be having different violence, In life, it's time between the Benin and the Esan. It's time we have to maintain what is called peace and unity.
And thank you, sir. Let me do a little quotation from you. Let me do a little quotation from you.
Okay.
He said, Benin kings, known as Ogiso, sought refuge in the unknown jungles of Ishan between 900 and 1400 AD. Benin kings, known as Ogiso, sought refuge in the unknown jungles of Ishan. The British will pronounce Esan as Ishan between 900 and 1400 AD. Now listen now. He said these early settlers who left Benin, that means between 900 and 1400 AD, people were already living there. Who were they? These early settlers, the early settlers are known as the Aborigines. These early settlers who left Benin in inconsequential number, were either criminals or fugitives, and so had to lead the secretive. You see it? They were living secretive in the jungle. They were living wary and timid lives of not being known, not being found out. That is what he said. He now said that it is true that it was during the reign of Oba Ewari I that word Esan became a limelight. However, the real aborigines or early settlers in that land, known today as Esan land, is dated back before the arrival of Oromia. During the pre-Oromia, before the arrival of Oromia, that land, Esan land, people were already living there. And he went further to say that the people from Uromi, he said they are immigrants. They are immigrants, mostly from Idumota in Benin City. He said this name was unknown before the arrival of the immigrants, mostly from Idumota of Benin City. You see it now? That is very clear. So the people known today as, it is not Uromi, it is Uromu. The British corrected it to Uromi. They corrected it to Uromi. So the history of the existence of that people known today as Esan can be dated back between 1900 and 1400 AD. People were living in that land. And those people who were living there, they were who? They were Benin banished nobles. They were Benin banished prince. They were Benin criminals. They were Benin refugees. That land today known as Esan land was a place of refuge for many people. When people do something now, they find them. They go run enter jungle. They're going to live for there. People were already living there before the Exodus mass movement. Yes. Before the arrival of Oromia, who became the first Oba of Benin, people were already living in that land. It is true. But who were those people? They were Benin people who were banished nobles, banished prince. Some of them were criminals. Some of them were fugitives. Not all of them be criminals, and not all of them be criminals, and not also. Some of them were banished. Some of them were criminals. Some of them used that land as a place of refuge. And who were the banished people? They were Benin princes and nobles. That is why, in most cases, when there is dispute in Benin, they will seek refuge. They still went to Esan land to seek refuge. Many of the Iyobas, they are from Esan land. Many of the Iyobas, we are going to be looking at that history. Many Iyobas
You are right.
of who came from Esan land. And if you look at the word Esan, it is from the word Esanfwa. Inyangiwo, Awunya Sanfwa. It was from that phrase they formed the word Esan. That word Esan is dated back during the reign of Oba Eware the First. That is why people will tell you that Esan people started living during the reign of Oba Eware the First. Yes, they are also correct, because that was when that word Esan came into being. That was when that word Esan came into being. But before that Exodus mass movement, those people, they were not known as Esan people. They were only just known as Benin banished prince, nobles, Benin criminals, Benin fugitive. Until the Exodus mass movement during the reign of Oba Eware the First, that was when the word Esan came into being. If you think I'm lying, tell me what the Esan people were called before they not changed that word to Esan.
Sorry,
Tell
sir.
me.
Let me interject again. Sorry, sir. You see, God bless you. May your days be long.
Amen.
Sir, God bless you. May your days be long.
Amen. Well,
May your children's children live
Wow.
to enjoy the fruit of your labor.
Please, can we clap for this man, please? I'm enjoying your history. I like when people is so honest and they say the fact of it by history.
Because you see, when you listen to social media, listen to Agbe Okosun, listen to whatever Esan Princess and the rest of them, you know what? That's all
It's true
about that.
Allow sir,
Okay? My brother, may your days be long.
God will bless you, man.
Bless
I like
you.
when people you say the right, history. Wow, God will bless you. You like him on the matter.
When we say the Esans are Benin, it does not mean that we are belittling them. No, they are part and parcel. We are not trying to marginalize.
We are family.
I'll tell you what thing that happened. Sorry, sir, for interjecting again. I'll tell you what thing that happened that really surprised me. When our President Oba did his coronation, he traveled to Esan land and watched it live. That fateful day, the sun and the moon appeared in the sky. That fateful day, the sun and the moon appeared in the sky, and it was shown by the television. The Eloghosa of Rome, where our father, listen, our father came to greet us. We are all his children. He was not talking he was not addressing our President Oba. He was addressing the history of our forefather, how we become one.
We are family.
We are family. But the
But
unfortunate is that because of the language changes and those kind of thing, some of our idiots who have no idea, they just have living school certificate because they can read and write.
yeah, that is true. There's no difference between Esan and Benin. We are family. We are
My dear
we are
brother,
same blood.
you know what? Please, get in touch with me. What you said that
You know,
we need to do a documentation on
According to the
it.
history,
Please, my brother,
look at the
I would like to have your telephone. I will give you my number, please.
Allow sir. You also let me come on. I beg you, what I want to ask. There is a document that we all of us go school. We learn for school.
yes, sir.
Now Mogo Park net discover River Niger.
No, that was to discover mystery. No, that's not true. That's not true. It was already in existence before.
No, maybe somebody phone the ring, so we're not really I'm not getting allows to respond very well.
Local Park did not discover River Niger. Please.
All right, but me and you do primary school then.
That is what they said. Mogo Park discovered. They will say British discovered America.
It's wrong.
The red details were already there before the British arrived there. The people were already living in that area before Mogo Park left England. So
Yes.
Mogo Park did not
It took him
discover
there.
anything.
So that means we cannot rely on the British.
No. The British, I live here in London. They are bloody liar.
All right, because no, Eloghosa was quoting a British narrative. That's why.
When you allow people to write your history, they will write whatever they want.
So now, me as an Esan man now that is telling you now that why are you writing my history? You are telling me I am still wrong.
Who is writing?
Okay, let me answer you.
Nobody is writing your history.
Okay. For example, now. Let me answer
you. Because I live here. Let me talk. Don't come and be using question to ask me question. If you look at the history of Western education,
I've already debunked your claim already now.
Huh?
You have already helped me to debunk your claim that the British is wrong.
Oh, that come on for yeah. This book, do not
come. Coming. The book this man, right? This is our Esan person. Now British also.
So many talks. I'm not if they get you. Come again.
Yeah, the book where our Esan person writes. Now British writer.
Which book?
This foolish guy.
Eloghosa, why they insult me now? No insult. Let us talk now.
Let's be civil. We are all adults. We are letting be civil, okay, please.
I'm in conversation, not insult.
What are you debunking? Okay, what is the debunk? I'll tell you what your brother writes. You tell me say you want to debunk me.
Yeah,
that is insulting.
The book where Christopher Okoye writes.
You don't finish with what you talk. Make a talk. I came up because of that.
You tell me say you want to debunk me. What is the debunk? What is the debunk?
All right.
No. What is the debunk? Book where that 1964. Now you want debunk?
Hey, don't talk.
That was written by Esan.
Okay.
Why not be like this? Okay, please leave this place. Let me talk to people.
Allow me
say them. If you, I beg. I don't like the way they behave, my brother. I don't like the way they do.
Now, just one question I asked that you.
If you are ready to learn, then listen. Okay?
All right.
Because of
I'll say one thing a bit. One of my king, the Eloghosa of Ujogba, if you want me to give you the interview, he has granted an interview to this thing you are saying. That there is nothing like Benin people, whatever you are saying. He has granted an interview and he has debunked this thing.
Who is the person?
In particular, the king of Ujogba has come up to debunk this thing. If you want me to give you the video, come again.
The debunk waiting. The truth. Why the truth they pay you, my brother?
Come again.
Okay, what did the Eloghosa said? You said, what did he say?
Question. Let's just put it one after the other so that I can hear.
What did the Eloghosa of Ujogba, what did he debunk? Tell us.
All right, great.
You tell us the story.
All right, great. He made it clear in his interview that as a guest like what you have narrated, that some people from Esan land. He speaks for his community, that there's nothing like that.
Okay, it's not for people. Okay, listen. It's not for people.
Somebody asked me a question.
Okay, put it where?
Let me answer now.
The Benin founded. Okay, put it where? Those are some people. The Benin founded that land known today as Esan. And who were the Benin?
Can I finish? Can I answer the question?
Put it where?
All right.
My
made it clear that there was nothing like Benin funding anything that have to do with Esan land. And he made it clear that during Can I finish? Now, you are saying my king is lying. Listen, now, you are saying my king is lying. If somebody else now throw mark to...
Excuse me, don't go that direction, please.
Allow me to finish.
All places get
just allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. I'm not here to insult anybody.
Continue.
Thank you. Yeah, and if you want me to send you the video, I can send you the video. All right?
Play it here.
This is my phone. How can I be talking and be playing it now? I have it. It's a 45,
continue with the story.
45-minute video. Interview.
Continue with your story.
Thank you. Now, I made it clear. He said during that invasion, or mass migration, some people actually.
What is invasion? Who invade who?
I said I corrected myself.
Let's give him a benefit of the doubt. My brother,
can you let me finish? Allow us. You know the truth, but you are just here to be interrupting.
No, okay, you continue.
Be quiet. Don't they use the word invasion. They don't invade this land.
Wait.
But I beg, with evidence, so with evidence.
Wait. Let's hear him out.
With evidence, so not be. They say
they should put it well.
Okay, no, wait. Let's hear him out, please. We have all day. Let's hear him out, please. Go ahead, sir.
Who they invade now?
Can I continue?
Continue.
Thank you. Now,
use your words well. Use good words. Don't me to interrupt you. Use good words. Don't use the word invasion. The Benin didn't invade this land. The Benin did not invade this land.
Continue.
I stop you. They are using invasion.
Continue.
Can I continue?
Continue.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, when these people migrated from Benin, according to the king of Ujogba, he made it clear that the few set of people that came, they greet Domo, and his ancestors, the forefathers, appointed the most senior, a chief, and he gave them a piece of area in Ujogba. And the chief reports to him, said there is nothing like some people came from anywhere called Benin to form Ujogba. Then I go to my own community in Ewokimi, which I know very well. The only Benin family that is in Ewokimi, as big as Ewokimi, I can describe their house for you now. When you get to Ewokimi Junction, just tell a bike man that you are going to Odigje house. The bike man will take you straight to Odigje house. That is the only Benin people that left Benin and came to Esan land. And those people said it was a reverse migration. I gave you the description of the house you can go. You can send anybody. When you land in a Ewokimi Junction, they call it a Gwari or Ogu Junction. Tell a bike man that you are going to Okaigbe.
Okay, let me interject a little bit. What year are you talking about? What year are you talking about?
That they came.
Yes.
It's during the harsh. Let me use the word that will not make allow us a little bit whatever. During the harsh rule that they said don't do this, don't do that. Then some people left Benin. That is the period I'm talking about.
Okay, before that period you are talking about now, people are already living in that area before that.
Our ancestors are already living there. Like my grandfather, my great-grandfather in Idumobo is called Ogiobo. Ogiobo means king of native doctor. They have been living for many years. Even before Pa Idu arrived in Igodomigodo. I repeat, before the Idu Igodomigodo was established, my ancestors have been living there. So I'm giving you the name
Which
of
ancestors? Where are you from?
I'm from Ewokimi. That is what I'm saying now. I'm from Ewokimi now.
Okay. Don't worry. I will since they argue with me. I will tell you your history now.
Wait. I am giving you the description of
I want to tell you now.
Wait first. The only Benin family that left Benin and came to Ewokimi, I gave you the house address. When you get to Ewokimi, the web motor will stop you. Carry you go Chief Odigje house. He will take you straight to his house. Because our king now made him as the head that came. Now that Chief Odigje worked with my great-great-grandfather. Because my great-grandfather was native doctor, native doctor. He was not conferred with the title of Ogiobo. Ogiobo means king of native doctor. So he was the one training him at the time. But when that harsh policy came, it was called learning the work. They learn work that time. He was going and coming. When that harsh policy came, they now have to relocate with some of his friends and all of that. When they came, our king now made the most senior which is him, Odige, and they have been answering that name Odige since in time immemorial. That family is big, but the only way they can
my dear brother,
is for them to trace their name
my dear
to
brother,
Odige.
my dear brother, please, you see, a fact is fact.
Let me answer him now.
No, wait, before you answer, let me
him.
tell you. Our brother told you that there were people already living in that jungle. People that left Benin years and years ago, noble priests, criminals, are people of different character, have been living inside that bush for a long time. But you are not saying now, this is what the Enoge. Please, my brother, let us not betray our history. Okay, what you are saying now, the betrayal of the history, and it doesn't favor anyone. Benin is not dragging Esan. Esan is not dragging Benin. But the truth has to be told that we are one family, whether you agree or not. Like when Opa went to Lagos, I tell you, Showolu, that Benin funded Eko, she be all of them shut up. But we don't want it, but we are one. We funded it.
My brother, so, we never disputed we don't have relationship. No.
But what the way you are saying it, man, you are telling us that we don't have a relationship. That's what you are saying.
No, we never said it. We never said we don't have relationship.
We, no. You are the one saying it.
Yeah.
When I remove this person, I talk now.
We don't have relationship. Even Oba Osemende, when he came to my kingdom, because his mother is from my kingdom.
Okay, wait, I come. Mr. Commission, I need, because I want to know where I for come. I need history with evidence. Because this one they talk now they say, now you they talk so. You understand?
I said I have videos to it.
Not video, I mean evidence.
Which evidence you want to play? The king they talk say as a big, they say evidence. Meanwhile the Esama they tell you how he big, they say evidence.
How old is the king? How old is the king? How old?
My king.
Yeah.
How old are you? My king is my king.
But when they talk about documents that don't have for years,
you are
this man is a trouble man.
When they talk about documents they have for years, they talk about video they do.
My king is my father. I cannot be asking my father how old is he.
No, we are.
Esan warrior. Esan warrior. I want to leave because this man is talking. Doesn't allow me to.
I don't have any evidence.
I don't want to tell you that
He doesn't have any evidence.
And Esama is comfortable telling his history without including Benin. But
okay, let me
Christopher Koye is a man. So he documented our history very well.
I'm telling you,
our history is very well documented. Wait now, I come for you. I come, sir. Our history is very well documented, but some people they come online.
Don't worry. What we are saying.
Hold on. I come.
Hello.
You as a Benin man, tell us your history.
You come down now. Calm down. You calm down. Wait now. Some people they come online. Okay, they come. Some people they come online because they destroy our history. Now make me want to know where I for really come because I dey up now. I dey suspension. I don't know where they go. Where they go. You understand?
If the ancestors can still ghost DNA.
What be your greeting? Who they ask me? How you tell they greet?
Okay.
Chief Solomon,
when you talk now, you get evidence. You get any evidence? Not be video. We are not talking about video here.
Which evidence you want to get? Scientific
written document for like some years now. For like 100 years.
We have scientific proof that we are as old as the pre-Adamite world. Which other evidence you want?
Stop lying, man. Where did you get that one from? Where did you get it from?
The God's DNA, prove it now.
Which DNA? Who do the DNA?
Stop lying.
Is it by the British?
University of California. Now they carry out.
You don't know what you lie.
Okay, me go big evidence. If you bring evidence, you come back.
They dropped the man already. Let the other man continue.
Yeah, if you bring evidence, you go come
Esan
back.
warrior. You know, let person they talk. That's my problem. I'm not calling a shot for you. That guy I was talking about his sister. I want to tell I wanted to tell him his history. No, you know the person they talk.
Now that be the
Ewo
problem.
Himi.
Even our historian, even our historian, this Agbo
People
Kofi, you
listen.
not get evidence.
Oga,
That's the painful side.
Esan Warrior. Now let me tell him a little bit about his history before I go to Romeo. It's short. It is not Ewo Himi. The British corrupted it to Ewo Himi. The real word is Ewo Ihimi. That place known today as Ewo Himi is not Ewo Himi. It is not a place for the dead. No, it is the British that mispronounced it. The real name is Ewo Ihimi. Ewo Ihimi. Just as we have Igwebe, Ewato, Ewosa. These settlements are named after people. These settlements you see today, they are named after people. It is not Ewo Himi. It is a wrong pronouncement. The real one is Ewo Himi. It's Ewo Himi from Ori Himi. It is a name of a place. It's a name of a person that they now use to say, okay, this is Igwe Esan Warrior. This is Igwe Oge Eloghosa. That was how settlements were created in the olden days. In the olden days, that's what they call migration and settlement. In the history of Esan, I have never seen where they say this Esan did reverse migration. That is a fallacy. It is a propaganda. Now, let me tell you about your history. Because when I come here, I will see truth with the pain now. And I will tell you the history of the Ujogba to prove you that what that man said is a fallacy. But you didn't allow me to talk. You're just talking. Now let's look at this. Let's look at what they said. The man who wrote this book said he interviewed 365 people before he wrote his books. 365 people. You were saying that the Benin will tell that. Who tell you that there's a difference between Benin and Esan? Is there any difference between the Benin and the Esan? They only just use that word Esan just in memory, just to immortalize that there was a time in history where something happened. That was how these people migrated and they now formed settlement. There's no difference between the Benin and the Esan. When we say Esans are Benin, it does not mean that we are belittling them. We are saying that we are one.
You don't need to use that word again. Say Esan are Benin. You say Benin are Esan. Say Benin are Esan. Esan are not children of Benin. Don't use that word again. Say Esan are Benin. Say Benin are Esan.
Okay, the word Benin.
You have to use that word. Say Benin are Esan. It will be better for you. You understand?
No.
So you say your whole history and leave the Esan history.
You know why I said so?
Listen to me. This boy asked a question. He said, did you believe that Mogopa came to discover River Niger? And you said no. That is a wrong history that the white people wrote on they jot down. You said no. I can't.
Is it the British that
overstated it on a coronation day that at the request of the elder of Benin. That means people were living in Benin before the Oba came. He said at the request of the elders of Benin, they sent for their prince. People were living in Benin before the Oba came. How can Oba come and discover Esan? That has already the Esan seen on the Oba. You are not saying Oba come and discover Esan. Are you okay?
Nobody discover Esan.
Before
Are you okay?
Esan was already in existence.
If you want to say history, say your history and leave other people's history alone. Talk your Benin history. We are not going to have problems.
The movie. Let's say the thing they paint there. Okay, now we are talking about this now. Esan Warrior. The word Benin and the word Esan. Go and find out in history. Which one is older? Which one is older? The word
anybody who want to debunk anything here, make it come with evidence. You understand?
Excuse, but why did you remove that guy?
He not get evidence.
Why don't you want to make it a balanced debate or a balanced topic?
Good, that is what I do. Anybody that is coming to debate,
excuse,
come with evidence.
First confusion.
Don't do it.
If they make your own, if they make your own, they bring where for see your own.
Don't listen.
They see your instrument before you did.
Just wait.
You get the right of you show.
Before any is,
that's what debate the world.
Wait. You wait. Somebody will come to your platform. You will just be talking, you just knock it down. You see this guy talking like another trouble guy.
The word Esan and Benin, which one is older?
I'm coming, Eloghosa. I'm coming. I'm coming, Eloghosa. I'm coming.
That was why they dropped him. That was why he was dropped. Since you be Mr. Know It All, the reason why that guy was dropped was that what he said is causing confusion. The word Benin and Esan, which is one is older.
Eloghosa, if you are still on the platform controlled by Esan person, they drop you like this. I will also tell you, no, they are wrong.
Because it's causing confusion.
You way is not
causing confusion.
When you were speaking,
what do you mean by that?
I beg, I come. The reason why I drop on now be say, you not get evidence. Even though na my Esan person, even though na Benin person, if you not get evidence, I go drop on.
Okay.
You understand? The history where Mr. Eloghosa is terrorist, it got book where they read for us.
But what you?
Let me come out because this one video like that, one video like that.
Warrior. Regardless how we're going to say we read, we understand, every of us here not get any evidence. Our evidence is only support. You wait, Eloghosa, let's be respectful. You wait, not confusion.
Hold on, I beg. Just hold on.
Not confusion.
Yeah, because the
not
if
confusion.
You go bring evidence.
Eloghosa, listen. Eloghosa submission or his belief is being backed up by the book he read. Are you getting my point? It's being backed up by the book he read. It's just like Christian. Christians are so convinced that Christ died for us. Muslims are so convinced that Muhammad is the prophet. So
that is exactly how different. We're talking about our yesterday,
This book we are talking about is written by Esan.
You are
it's not written by a Benin.
I just make a reference. I'm not deviating.
This book is written by Esan.
What do you want to know now? What do you want to hear now? What do you
the
want to hear?
book we are reading now is written by Esan, who interviewed his own people that were able to document it. But you are saying that Esan is wrong or what?
Okay.
We are not telling you Esan's story. We are only telling you a book written by Esan about his own people. But we are telling me now, how can I believe what Esan said?
Joseph Ogie. This book we're talking about, what year was this book written?
Okay.
What year was
leave that one. That will not concern you. That is not your problem.
You see, let's talk like a mature adult.
What did they talk?
You wait.
Okay, you go your sister now. No let us talk. There's confusion there already. I will leave this place.
I said, when was this?
If you come next time, I will not come here again.
I said, when was this book?
These are foolish questions. These are foolish questions. When you disagree, tell me why you disagree.
Mr. Eloghosa, just tell me the name of the book and the person that wrote it. They will go and find out.
And when was this book written? That is the most important
Lily
thing.
has asked me before. I have told them.
Why are you not asking again?
I'm not Lily. My name is Eloghosa. Okay.
You were with them. I'm not telling me. You were there when you were.
You leave all this group, leave this category group you want to place people with. I'm having an open conversation with you. We are from Edo State, both of us. I'm having an open conversation with you. Don't make it look like I'm here the creating problem.
Mr. Eloghosa, I beg, more hear what you want to talk. More see what you want.
You want them to remove me? If you want them to remove me, I'm actually busy. I'm actually busy. For me to join my brothers to have a fair conversation does not mean I'm at war with you always.
You get out. Tell her the book. Who will not the name of the book?
You are my elder brother. Just imagine what you say. Even people watching you,
they will be disappointed.
The name of the book.
Not be you the turtle.
When I tell the name of the book, says,
Eloghosa, there's one thing I must tell you. You are an elderly man.
Eloghosa, there's one thing I must tell you. You are causing confusion. When I say a thing, when I disagree, tell me why you disagree.
I'm causing confusion.
Don't tell me. Yes.
I'm causing confusion. How?
Yes, because people are listening.
How?
Yes,
How am I causing confusion?
Okay.
Because you don't want me to narrate the history of the Roman people.
I'm not going against you narrating the history, but one thing I just want to let you know: no book can
do you agree or disagree? Yes or no?
You wait now. Wait, no book.
Oh,
there's no
come next time.
on it.
I will not come to this place again.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Okay, I'm living for you. I'm living for you so that I won't make you have a beautiful day. I have a beautiful day. I'm living. One love. I have something to do.
We got the cost of the people listen to.
Please, Mr. Losa, please continue.
Now listen now. Coming soon. I wanted to talk to coming soon about Ewo Ihimi. Then Edomosole came and interrupt me. It doesn't make sense now. The time I'm supposed to use to say one or two things, they will be interrupting me. I don't like it.
But you talk before
interrupting me if you disagree.
Continue maybe.
If you look now, coming soon. When he said it's from Ewo Ihimi, let me digress a little bit on Ewo Ihimi. I told him before, that name is not Ewo Ihimi. It is Ewo Ihimi. He said the correct name is Ewo Ihimi. From the original name, Orihimi. Orihimi was founded according to some elders. By one of the immigrants from Benin. He said Ewo Ihimi was founded according to some elders. The elders, by one of the immigrants from Benin, who came, followed by two of his junior brothers. His name was Ihimi, Ikimi, and his brothers were Osa and Ato. Elders. And before you get written history, you must have what they call oral history. From oral history, you get written history. If you disagree, you will tell me you disagree. You will show me the source. That is how to debunk.
Exactly.
That is how to argue.
Yes.
Come here, come and be causing confusion. You don't want me to narrate history. Look at it here now. He said the correct name. The correct name is Ewo Ihimi. From the original name, Orihimi. Orihimi was founded according to some elders. You see it? The source is where he got the source from some elders. The elders we are talking about now, they are even older than the Onojo of Udogba. We are talking about this book. This book was written at a time where elders have integrity. A book that was written in 1964 by late Dr. Christopher Belokoto Okoje of blessed memory. It was the former minister of health in Nigeria.
He's a man of integrity. Now the book is talk so. Go can me read down. He was the founder. He was the founder of Zuma Memorial Hospital in Irua. Go and confirm. When I say something, it is not true, send me a DM. I will give you my number. Don't come here and cause confusion. That place today known as Ewo Ihimi is not Ewo Ihimi. It's Ewo Ihimi. It was the British that corrected it to Ewo Ihimi. Look at it, it's here. It was founded by Benin immigrants, according to some elders. That was what late Dr. Belokoto Christopher Okoje of blessed memory said about the history of the Ewo Ihimi. And it's true. And he said, and his brothers were, oh God, and his brothers were Osa and Ato. And in that order, Osa and Ihimi, they are of the same maternal brother. Take note now. Osa and Ihimi, they are maternal brothers. Today we have Ewosa, where Edomosole come from. Ewosa was named after Osa. And Ihimi, that's why you see the people of Ewo Ihimi and Ewosa, they are maternal brothers. The same mama and born them. Wow. Come and be arguing with somebody who did a comprehensive history and well documented of the Esan people. They come and be telling me this one DNA, not culture. What are the
please continue reading. Continue. Everybody, please let him read. Continue.
I'm not disputing him. I'm not disputing him.
Please be quiet.
Wait,
let it continue reading.
Please, let us continue reading.
Continue reading, sir.
Continue. Just everybody answer your question before you ask a question, please. No, let me continue, please.
Let him finish, then you can ask your question.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
Well, so
Okay.
there's just a little correction I want to correct. Finish. I'm not even against
Correct,
him.
no.
What-
Don't
what-
correct
what-
anything. Let him
what-
finish.
what-
Don't correct anything. You're not the one reading the book. Let him read, okay? Please. Continue, sir.
Please continue. Except you have
But
evidence.
these are my territory. These are my territory.
Can you
Other
start
people,
continue?
when
Let him finish.
You
then.
ask
Let him
question,
finish.
please.
Please, brother, continue, please.
Continue,
And he
please, eh?
And he said, yes, he said Orihimi was founded according to some elders by one of the immigrants from Benin who came followed by two of his junior brothers. His name was Ihimi and his brothers were Osa and Ato. In that order of seniority, Osa and Ihimi were maternal brothers. Others say that Orihimi was found by a Benin leader called Alan. From this prince descended one of the earlier Niges called Oswa. He had three sons, Agag, Agaah, who later succeeded his father. Osa, the second, and the third be Ato, a hunter who fought the bush irresponsibly and so settled in a place full of big games. His settled became Ewato. The second son headed a group of warriors. Keep on the Benin Rose as guide. They founded Ewosa. So people from Orihimi went to join them as others went to do as Ewato. You see, from this book, you will discover that Osa has a settlement called Ewosa. Ihimi has a settlement known as Ewo Ihimi. And Ato had a settlement known as Ewato. So when you see all these settlements in Esaland, it is a name, these settlements are named after the founder. Agai, they share it among themselves. So when you see the people from Ewosa and Ewohimi, they are maternal brothers. They are maternal brothers, according to this guy. He said he interviewed 365 elders. Where there is difference, he will tell it. He will do his research, and he will also tell you that look at what this one said. Oh, there's a two version. Oh, but in the history of the Esan and the Benin, it is clear there's no two version. He said between 1900 and 1400 AD, people were already living in that land before the issue of Exodus mass movement during the reign of Obaewari. He said it. That the existence of that land known as Esan is dated back to pre-Oromia. That means before authorship system, Esan land was already in existence. You see, the man said it here. But that name Esan came during the reign of Obaewari the First. That was when that word Esan came. If you disagree with me, let us look at the etymology of the word Esan. What was the Esan people know before they now changed that name to Esan? They should tell me.
Okay.
He has said it here. If you look at Ewohimi, there are different places that make up Ewohimi. He will tell.
Can I ask you a question?
Can you just be patient? Let him finish. If you say I am finished, then you can ask your question. Why are you so itchy? Please.
There are many places. He mentioned all of them. So it is very clear in the history of the Ewohimi people that it was a Benin migrant. The way on Ewosa, the same thing. We are not saying that the Esan people are slaves to the Benin. No, we are saying migration and settlement. I am not the one who said it. I have done my research. And no Esan historian, no Esan lecturer has disputed or debunked what this man said. For example, St. Moses Eremosele, he agreed. William Sorupe is a lecturer at the University of Benin. He agreed. And many others. They all agreed. They've done their research. So as of today, Okoje remains authority when it comes to the history of the origin of the Esan people. It's very simple. Thank you.
Wow. Please, can we give this man, there's a lot of lecture, this man lecture today. I can learn from you. Thank you very much.
My dear brother, God bless you.
God bless you,
May your
sir.
days be long.
Thank you, my brother. Amen. You too.
Okay, ask your question now. We are listening.
Okay. You said before that movement, before the Oromia, whatever, there were people in Esan which have already or by Wari, whatever. And the people the people were already there at that time. And then you also said the people who left Benin when they say Sanfwa. Then I ask you a question. That was about a month ago. I asked you a question. If you give me a name on my behalf, I am not there. How will that name come into existence in my life? Like, I give example, those days when we were in secondary school, we do give some teachers name. They don't know. All the students will know the nickname given to that teacher. The teacher, till they retire or till they are transferred out of that school, they will never know. With that, how can such a name not take over that teacher's life? Like, that's not name is not answering. Like, the people of Esan who left Benin, according to you, already got to Esan. When they now came and said, where? Then they say, left. How did the name not get to them? And then they are not saying, well, our name is Esan, according to the Benis. If you don't understand it, make me understand. The name given to the Esan, according to you, on their behalf, how come they are not answering that name? Eloghosa, are you there? If
I'm here now.
Yeah. How can a name given to me on my behalf?
Listen. You are the example you gave. Listen, the example you gave. There's no correlation with what we are saying. The teacher already has a name. Listen, exactly. Let me answer you. No. They ask the question when they ask, it does not make sense. The teacher already has a name. It is a nickname. It is a nickname. That is why people will tell you that Esan came to be during the reign of Obaewari. You know the reason why they say so? It was when that name, it was during the reign of Obaewari that name Esan came.
Oh, good. Exactly what I'm now asking you. It's like you're not
that name came.
The name, the people,
and the people accepted it.
Wait.
They accepted it now.
Come on.
Listen, let me talk.
Come on. It's a simple.
Before, your logic is illogical. You're not asking, your question is illogical. You are trying to use logic to debunk what I have said.
Because you guys said illogical. You guys said that name was given to us because we left Benin. Listen, no. You can't fool everybody, but listen.
You know, so not the only Esan leave Benin, you know.
We're not talking about Esan. Right. Listen now, get the answer straight. The Esan people have already left.
Okay, your question your question a foolish question. Ask
why will it not be foolish? Because you can't answer it.
You cannot confuse me.
The Esan people have already left.
Your question is illogical. It is not sensible.
Why will it not be logical? You see, it's not by reading book.
Was then oh God, you be a confusionist. Esan, hold on. If you not done this, man, come out here. He's trying to use logic.
You see, cannot answer it. I don't want to. If you want to drop me, tell me. I will leave by myself. I will
you ask. The question you ask is a foolish question.
Why will it not be a foolish question? The people
it is a foolish question because the only thing
they left. Listen, they left Benin.
The only thing you will have told me. The only thing you will have told me is that word Esan is not a Benin word. I will say okay, yes or no.
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you people. Exactly. That's where I'm going. That's exactly where I'm going because
that is why that listen.
We were on your platform that day when I was asking this question. You didn't answer it, and you said
your question a foolish question. You know, there's no question in that place. I know where you are going to. You are trying to ridicule what I have said. It will not work.
Can people contribute to my question if it's not a question?
Your question is not a question. It's a foolish one.
Because you said
okay. You know what? What you are trying to say here is how can a nickname given to a certain people
and they weren't even there when the name was given to them?
Excuse me.
How can they not answer that?
Okay, fine. You talking upon that people's talking does not really mean that you are right in what you are trying to say.
No, I just wanted to get the question correct.
This is not about logic, okay? It's not about logic. There are a lot of things that doesn't make sense, but it's the truth. No,
Make a answer. Like Musole now, I know say when they give birth to you maybe you get like 2 names. You get name where your grandma give you. If you are lucky enough, now that your grandma name, now they will call you.
It's not the same thing because I will live with this.
When your grandma gave you that name.
Can you listen now? You know they listen.
Your grandma give you name. You not dead there when your grandma give you that name. But they call you that name. So it means it doesn't mean that you must be there or you were not there before they give you that name. And the name you started bearing that name.
There is no correlation.
Why did you know? Why is the question difficult? Why is the answer?
It's not difficult now.
Okay, your question is a foolish one. It's not difficult. It's not a difficult question. Why is it difficult? Why are you going to claim superiority here? Why you claim superiority? What is your problem? The question you ask.
In those days, when he lost his tooth. Okay, God. Wait first now. Wait. What is swear according to him, when he lost his...
Either you drop me or you drop me. Let me know. I'm not here for argument. The question is asked.
I will not want them to drop you. I will leave.
It's not a question. I should drop. Because you cannot come and create confusion here.
Okay. Let's leave that one. Let's leave that one. The reason why I come up. Your question
is a foolish one. You are telling me that
you are fair for that one. Let's move. The Elohim you are talking about when you say that.
We don't answer. Excuse me, he did fair for that place.
We don't answer your question
before you twist this.
You shall not say you want cause confusion. It's time to use foolishness.
We leave that one. Make we not waste time for that one.
No. Before you go say
you go accept say okay. You agree.
Wait till you answer when I want to agree.
I don't answer you
because
wait till you answer. Wait till you answer.
Esan Warrior, you see all this argument when we say.
Okay. Esan Warrior, let me just say it. Eloghosa, let me say it. I visit Kano now. Let me say I visit Kano now.
It is not
I left Kano and they not gave me a Hausa name on my behalf, and I do not have communication with those people. I am no longer there. I travel back to my Isala. Then I will not take Musa, the name that's given to me that I wasn't aware of it. Then I not go with
when the king made
does that make sense?
It is final.
Let me ask, listen. Do you know how the Yoruba language, you know how it's
pronouncement, it is final.
We're not talking about Yoruba.
No, I'm asking you a question. You know, but they call them Yoruba people today. Do you know where that's from?
Let's not let us not
I'm just asking you a question. You say you are the historian. You must be a
I'm not saying I'm a historian. I'm not saying I'm a historian.
You told us before that you are well read and you are the historian too.
I did not say all this. Eloghosa, for the Elohim name, you say Ikimi.
Okay, no, they pronounce my name. No, they mention my name again. I don't get it. No, they don't mention my name. Don't mention my name because you cannot try to come and ridicule what I have.
If I call your name,
don't mention my name.
No, please, can I tell you something?
If I call you,
this man is a confusionist. If you go to Lily platform, this man is solely be with Lily all the time. They are all the same play with the same feather. Flies together. You know yourself.
Me?
Yeah.
You are joking.
I'm not joking. I know you very well. I'm just telling you.
If you know me on my platform. I do video on my platform. I don't even visit people.
The reason why
I don't even go to platform.
This gentleman is saying the right history, but you try to confuse this man, just to cause confusion.
I'm not even confusing the history. Only
please let somebody drop this man. Please let somebody drop him.
I'm leaving. Take care.
When you call me, I will not come here again. Okay? Because I'm having a dig because of unnecessary arguments.
My brother,
because
you see,
I said
don't
my brother, let me beg you for one thing. We need people like you.
Don't ever call me.
No, we need people like you to keep driving the narrative to those idiots who have no brain in their head, who believe that they are on
Because when
the
they
top,
ask, not
they
the
can talk
question,
rubbish.
and foolish
Okay?
something they talk.
I thought you have evidence. I thought you have maybe evidence to prove it. That is why I brought him up again.
If you come minister, no come here.
No, please, brother, you are welcome anywhere, anytime, any day, please. You are welcome.
Because I mean, I want to know where, because one of our historians, he had my leg. I don't know where I can't do again. So now make me invite you, sir. Please. Just continue.
They call it cause confusion.
My brother, it's okay, my brother. Don't grow upset. Just forget. There's some people like that.
I have said it before. If you disagree, that in those days, when the king make a word, the pronouncement of the king is final. It is in this place today. I said that word Esan. It is a word that is used to indicate it's a name for to memorialize something, immemorial. That when you mention that word Esan, something will strike your mind. I said it earlier today. I said it. People, I'm narrating something, they will not listen. They'll come and be asking me question of what I'm not supposed to ask when I've already given you the answer before. I said that word Esan. If you look at the word Anchi, his name is the god of Uchi. Uchi was a Benin immigrant from Udo. And if you look at Anchi people in the morning, go and look at Anchi people in the morning where they want to greet in the morning. That greeting that the Anchi people greet in the morning, the code. Those people, by the time they've already made up their mind that they were going to leave Udo among themselves, they created a coding that when I say go and ask Anchi people, when you say something like that, the other one will reply you, meaning we are still together. Then the person that is not in that secret will not understand. When that word Uchi, Anchi, means the god of Uchi. Uchi was a migrant from Udo that founded Anchi. Something happened. They left Udo. In the olden days, there was what they call intra-tribal wars. Brothers fighting themselves because of superiority. And history said that they were doing this thing because of selfishness and greediness. If I say something that the Esan people are from Benin, if you disagree, tell me where you got this thing from. You are asking me, Esan, this thing. Thank God now the word Esan is just single word. I said the word Esan is from Iyan Sanfuao. And I got Esan. Meaning, I'm an Irodo, I'm an Sanfuano. Before or by Eware's the first Exodus mass movement, people were already living in that land, known today as Esan land, between 900 and 1400 AD. People were already living in those lands. Who were those people? Where did they migrate from? According to Christopher Okoje, he said that those people who were living between 1900 and 1400, firstly, the aborigines or the earlier settler, that they were Benin people who were what? Banished priests, banished nobles. Some of them were criminals. Some of them were fugitives. They were living. And when they were living in that land, there was no name. They never get name. They don't get name when they call them. Because those people, that land was a hideout. Now go they find name. Now one find name. They were living in timid. They live a timid life. They live a worldly life, and they were living in secretive. So before Oba Eware's Exodus mass movement, people were living there. There was no name. People will go hide. Now show themselves come out. Why will not be like this? That word Esan came during the time of Oba Eware the first. And I got to know man is San for our in Rirodo. Oh, we are Rachodo, Esan. Esan is from the word Iyan Sanfoa. And they don't coin that word Esan. Why not they change history? That's the book where they write 1964. You're going to ask me foolish question. Because you are trying to rubbish my personality, asking me a question that is not questionable. If you have asked me just now, what was the Esan people called before that name became Esan? I will tell you there's no name. Why is it that there was no name? There was no name given to them because those people were living, it's like, person go hide, make you know that. Now one give yourself name of the community. Now when, by Edward the first, when people don't come move because of the money law he made, that was when people, they now met people there. They were there. Ask yourself in the oldest days, when people are banished, where do they go to? They go to the thick forest to go and live. Where did they go? Not be jungle, they go to hide. Vanish. Thank you. Because I was thinking that you will say what Christopher said is not true. This is the correct one. Show us the book. You want to ridicule me and be your mate. I have a degree in education in Uniben. When I say something, I will tell you the source. If it is not true, tell me the source. But when you want to come and use question to come and ridicule me, that I couldn't answer your question. Person when you answer question, now believe say it's the way they talk. Say I am narrating what Okodi said. I'm narrating it. Uromi people, they are from Idumosa in Benin City. Ugboa people, the same thing. When the Wonder civilian came one day and showed a shrine in Benin City of where the Ugboa people came from, it is true. Wonder civilian was right. Ugboa. Where they bury Oba Ozolua body. Now Ugboa. There's a place they bury him in Ugboa. They took his head to Benin. Then his body was buried there in Ugboa. If you think I'm lying, it is Christopher Okoje who said it. Till today, that place, the people in that place, they still speak Benin, pure Benin. And the difference between Esan and Benin, this language, is lexical and tune. The tune means the way you pronounce a word, you just change that. But at the same thing that you pronounce, Osarieme, Oserieme, that is tune. Then the spelling is what they call lexical. Lexical means the vocabulary of a word. Those are the two basic differences between the Esan language and the Benin language. It is lexical and tune. Argue intellectual. Not gonna use. You want to rubbish me. I mean, you want rubbish. When normally people don't, when they come in, why they tell them all these things. All the headquarters in Uromi, I will tell them, you don't let me talk history. You got the cause confusion. That one coming soon, cause confusion. Cause confusion. They don't want to let me narrate the story to finish, make people listen.
Okay, yours ignore them. Maybe you get what they pay them for body. I mean, I don't understand.
Lily told me.
I just want to know where I finish.
Yes, I've said it before now. I said Uromi is spelled, the real correct spelling is Uromu. U-R-O-N-M-U-N. Go and make research if I'm lying. He said the name was unknown before the arrival of an immigrant, mostly from Idumosa. There was nothing like Uromi. The Uromi people, they are from Idumosa. Go and make a inquiry. Idumosa in Benin City. That's where the people of Uromi came from. That's where they came from. Well, yeah. Look at what he said now. He said the founder of the first settler in Uromi. Watch it now. The founder of the first settlement in Uromi. The first settlement in Uromi was the second of the three brothers, all sons of a 14 Oba wife called Oaha. They ran from Benin. Something happened. They ran for their life to go and establish settlement in that land. It is here. But let me leave that one for another day. There's something I want to show our people about the clans that make up Uromi, so that Esan will tell me if I lie. If I'm lying now, tell me that I'm lying. Now, he said the Egwares in Uromi. Egwares, this itself consists of, there's a place they call Egware in Ekpoma, in Uromi. In that place, we have the Ukuje, we have Odigwele, we have Ike Yala, we have Oyomo. I don't know, am I lying?
You are right, sir.
These are places there. They are all there. They will tell you the people that founded all this place. There's a place in Uromi they call, even the people of Ivue, Evue. Let me tell you about them. Arwe. Let me also tell you about the Arwe people. He said the people of Arwe, some of them came, part of them came from Uzia and Eperi. Arwe in Uromi. The people, the original settlers, some of them came from Uzia. Some of them also came from Eperi. If I'm blind, go and make a research. Go and make a research. Said the second batch of Bini, the second batch of Evue, E-V-U-E, the second batch of Benis who left Benin City during the time of Eware the Selfish and headed for Esan country were mostly from the Dumos Akota of the Benin City and were under the leadership of Ugun. First, they settled very near to Irua at a spot today marked by Ekoimui. Then, because of insistent friction and unpleasant problem they have from the Irua as a neighbor, they now made their way to Ogu. They moved further further apart from Irua people. Everything here, they are all. He said when Ishesa returned from Benin to tell Ogun that he had been made Onoje, that is the ruler of his people. Onoje means the ruler of his people. Everything, they are all here. The time officer will tell they talk. They don't take my strength till they argue badly with me. So my brother, what I want to do today is this. In our next class, I will tell you more. The basic thing I have done today, so let you know.
Yeah, please, my brother. Yeah, okay. I will drop my telephone number in your platform. Yeah. If you can try to call me, please. Yeah, I can introduce myself to you deeply, you know. And the other man there, we know each other very well. I will give you my number, please. Try to contact.
So, Esan Warrior, in our next class, my own is to narrate the history. If anybody disagree, he will tell us he disagree. He will tell us where he got his source from.
Exactly.
You're not going to ask me question. Because what I narrate is very clear. What I narrate is very clear. That it does not even require question in the first instance.
We never talk about
it. It requires question. It don't even require question for you to even question somebody if you listen. If you want to believe what I'm saying is true. Thank you. You go tell me, okay, where did you get this thing from? Let me go and find out whether what you are saying is true. Even Lily invite me for a platform. Which he said, Eloghosa, you will be my student. He said, Eloghosa, they come here now. He won't come listen to what we talk from topic. Lily is intelligent, I know what I'm talking about. Even though she's using intelligent wrongly, but she's intelligent. She asked me, he said, those things that I have read, he said, which page can they find it? Where can they see where is that page about all what I have been reading about the history of these people? That they have the book. This is the demonstrator that is arguing proudly now. He was there. He said he has the book. Oh, telling me he has the book. Lily said the people who were there that they have the book, that I should show you the page. I said, go to the history of the Uromi clan. The first paragraph. Before the end of this, you get it there. So why is the demonstrator come here, they come and want to start to ridicule me? We are saying you asked me a question, I couldn't answer. Then you want to use foolishness. You think you are using logic to come and say that they should not believe what I am saying. My brother, if you listen well, you don't even need to ask questions. You see the word when I said invade, conquer. The Benin never conquered or invaded Esan land. It's a lie. I know words that I use. The Benin never invaded or conquered Esan land. The time they had problem was about Zolo. It was an individual problem that they now dragged the Benin into with Uromi people into it between Obaozoloa and Agbadoji. It's very clear. Look at what that man said just now. It's very clear. How did Obaozoloa, when he was close to the stream, taking his bath, they thrown a stone over to the other to tell the Uromi warriors that he was free now. Obaozoloa used to put on military regalia. He was not beheaded. Now arrow, now they throw. We go meet him. That poison of the arrow now led to his death. And they removed his head. They took it to Benin to go and use it to cast to do their bronze casting. And his body was buried in Ugoa. And because for some Uromi warriors not to go and desecrate that ground, they stationed Benin warriors to look the grave, to station at the grave of Ozolwa. In Ugboa. People, when they were going to Benin, the Benin warriors, they chose some Benin warriors to be guiding the grave of Ozolwa. Let me mention the place so that we'll go and make research. Let me mention the place so that we'll go and make research to really confirm. People who are from Ugboa, if they are watching, let them tell me that what I'm saying is not true. The Ugboa people. Let me check the place where Obazola was buried. If I can get it, if it's later, I will let you know. There's a place there. I want to use that specific word that where it was kept. There's a place where it was kept. For the Uromi people, they are from Dumoza in Benin City. Whether you like it or not, that is history. History is bitter. History is also sweet.
Yes, my brother. The truth of the matter is that if the Benin warrior did not I would say betrayal, because they were tired of the war. There is no going back, there is no going forward. So then that's okay. The both warrior now make an agreement. If the Benin warrior did not give the Esan people a sign that this is the right time to catch him or to shoot him, the Esan warrior wouldn't have known how to be able to defeat the king. Because it was difficult for them because he was not just an ordinary person. There's a lot of things that goes with him. The same with Agbanogi. Both of them were medicine people. They were strong people, medicine people. You can't catch them unaware, except those who know about them. That's why the war came to an end. Okay, when the war came to an end, did you see Esan fight? Did you see Esan people, Esan warrior fighting Benin warrior? No. Everybody went home. No. They were all happy that what happened and come to an end.
So at the come, not be Agbanogi headed about Zolwa.
No, not be.
But I said
now you see, Benin warrior told Esan warrior, we will give you a signal. When he want to take his bath, and he put down all his regalia, which means all the home medicine. Excuse me, all the home medicine where in their body, he don't put everything for ground. Then the Benin warrior throws stone to the Esan warrior that this is the right time. Then they shoot him with an arrow.
Yes, you are right.
Oh.
They shoot him with an arrow. War could not kill war. If we were seen with his regalia, forget about it. Nothing would have happened. Everything came to be when the warriors of Benin were tired, and the warriors of Esan were tired of the war. So they both now make an agreement. You kill your own, we kill our own. Benin said no, we cannot kill our own, but we will tell you what to do.
God
so to be able to kill him.
God bless you.
That is what happened. So when the Benin give Esan a sign, Esan shoot him an arrow, then they were not rushing him back to Benin when he died. Then Benin told Esan warrior, we have fulfilled our agreement. You fulfill your own agreement. Yes. It was Esan warrior who killed Agbanogi.
You're right, sir. You're right.
So, you see, the truth of let us be honest with ourselves. We are too old to be lying. Okay? There is a reason for it. There is a reason for it. So the Benin no conquer Esan. And the Benin no say Esan is under Benin. There were never a time in their history that to say Esan is under Benin. Esan were never under Benin. And Benin people never conquered Esan.
At all.
So it's only the TikTok people that are making noise. Only the TikTok people that are making noise.
Now I said they conquered. Who conquer? Which war they fight? Which war? The only war they fought was between Obazolo and Agbanogi. That is Benin and Uromi.
And the war came to an end by the two heroes, by the two warriors on the two sides. That's how the warrior came. That is how the war came to an end.
Right. God bless you. Go away, they taught you. You are causing confusion. to conquer.
Yeah, thank you very much for your history. I really enjoyed your history. I leave my telephone number in your this thing there, your platform. I'll try to change it.
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank you.
introduce myself. Ijeram of Yoba, and my grandfather was the second Sama of Benin Kingdom. You know, I'm a son to Chief Edo. If you know where the cattle sign in Dubai, Donute, you know where they say so that's my dad, you know.
Okay. Introduction, eh?
My brother,
Okay,
sorry,
sir. My introduction, my father, Oba Olua, was the 14th Oba of Benin. Oba Olua is the father of the Enokie of Eho, which is also the father of the Olu of Wari. So Olu of Wari and the Enokie of Eho are the same father, the same mother. Although I'm where I born here, so Enogie. Okay? So that doesn't mean I should change my name.
Never at all.
So that's I don't know. My father was the Oba of Benin in the 1470 something to 1470, 1480.
Yes.
I'm not going to deny who I am.
At all. My brother go here now. My mind took me to my Adam is the story.
Would you got me again?
Right. A brother now. I was about to buy.
He's there. We live long. Yeah.
I want to skate better.
Yeah.
Why you know issue of water? They're all perfect.
When you see a student of history, you will know it. When you see a student of history, you will know it. Not because they say, my grandpapa say. No, it doesn't make any sense.
What
would they get from it?
Thank you.
See the other one, the corner. I say you get video where
you don't get it.
Somebody said, play the video. I said, the video is my mobile phone.
When you don't get it up lie. When you say he's lying, you say, can we tell you your papa didn't lie? Is that the direction we are going? Did your papa didn't tell you story?
Okay.
Enogie is lying. He's lying.
go show us written evidence. Not be video they do yesterday.
So Esan and Benin, we are one. Benin and Esan. Whether you call Esan first or you call Benin first, no one is under anyone.
But how our my question, how our own
did you see why they say Benin first?
What is your question, sir?
Yeah, how our own OJT relates to Benin?
Oh God, another question again. This one will be the toxic. You never hear us.
Yeah, the people. I believe the people. I don't know because
the Enogie of okay. Let me say this to you now. The Enogie of Esan,
But we call it Enogie, not be.
Okay, fine. Enogie, the king of Esan land, and the upper of the king of Esan land.
I will tell you
respect. And the upper of they are from the same family. Okay, please.
Yes.
The Enogie, the king of Esan land, and the Oba of Benin, they are the same brothers. They are the same family. Okay, like Igwebe now. Okay, how did Igwebe come about? The people that went to war, where they settled and eat and do everything. When they were coming back after some months, they now found that all the jam and everything they threw away, they all become germinated again. The place become fertile. So they say, well, they now send a message to Benin. Sorry, sir, we are not disobeying your order to return home, but this land is so good for us. We like it. We want to settle here. Permit us to settle here. Oba Benin said, okay, you can settle there. But these are the people that were, for years, centuries, they were building Ada and Ebe, sending it to Benin for an appreciation to allow them to say. That's why they are calling them Igwebe. That's how Igwebe come about.
My brother, can I tell you something? Can everybody listen, please? Do you know the reason why you see all these forces from different tribes fighting the Benin? The Benin history is so rich, and the Benin history is like a column. It's well known all over the whole world. If you see a lot of different tribes fighting a Benin, Okay, let's call the three Wazobia. Apart from the North. The Northerners is not the only one fighting the Benin. All the tribe in West Africa here, in Nigeria, most of them, they are against anytime they hear about the Benin history. You see every one of them. Or the Benin, they try to do anything to tarnish that history. Yeah, everywhere in the world, when you travel everywhere in the world, is you want to say Great Britain, that's where I live. I live in UK here. Or do you want to go to Portugal, Lisbon? Or you want to go to Germany, or you want to go to France, or you want to go to United States or North America. Every museum is full with the Benin history. You see, if you watch most of all these people, Benin is in one state in Nigeria. But when we say Benin Kingdom, there's a lot of people from Benin Kingdom. When you look at the Benin, yes, we are not the one who is, everywhere. Like if you leave your father's house, you decide to go to a different place to go and settle down and lay your foundation and you have your family there. Definitely, you will let your family to know. Look at where I'm coming from. Look at my origin. Look at my family. The same thing when you see Ukwere, their father, their grandfather be telling them they descend from Benin. When you look at all the Bendelibu, Agbo, Buluku, or Anwaya, all of them
up to Ghana.
Yeah, all of them know they are from Benin. But when you look at all these people, the Benin is not the one telling them, saying, you are from Benin. Every one of them know they descend from Benin Empire. But sometimes when you look at some of all these people, even to Olicha, if you don't know, to Olicha. And again, let me tell you something you don't know. The grandmother of Azikiwe is from Benin Empire. The king of Olicha is from Benin. Well, I'm not talking about that. All the Robot and the Shakiri, they are all from Benin Kingdom. The Benin Kingdom is a very large, we have a very rich history. One thing I have to say to people, there's no way, any way you try to bend the Benin history, you want to bend in a different way, you're wasting your time. Even the Europeans who were trading with the Benin.
Oh, please. You know what I would say?
Let's hear from Mr.
I think it's due to envy. You know what I mean? It's due to envy. Why are they not talking about us? Why is it about Benin? It's what it is. It's what it is. You cannot change history. That is what it is.
I don't know. We have Onoje. Why are they not talking about our own? Okay. I don't understand.
Can I ask a question?
Let's hear from Mr. Jeff. Yeah.
Okay. It's like same the host asked this question about the Onoje. Where the Onoje for come? Because there is a word you use for there. You say all Onoje from Esan, they are brother. But I can say I disagree for that a little bit. You understand?
You know why I said so? They came from the
wait, let me land. Let me land first.
The ruling class of Benin.
But let me land first.
That's how their father and son.
Let me land
Okay. Give us your history. Let
me land first. Because, for example, I'm from Uroi. That Ivwe where you mention, there is a man they call Uhu. When they started, he is the one who started that Ivwe. They call Uhu. That Uhu is supposed to be the king of Uroi. You understand? Then, according to the history, because I'm from that place, that is why today we don't serve king. You understand? We don't go to King Palace for Uroi. That is Ivwe. You know what? They say, according to the history, there is something they call Mesos then. Mesos. You understand? Because it already be something like king, but they never make the whole. There is something they call it there. They never did everything finish. But by the time they wanted to go to Benin City, that is Benin Kingdom then, he now sent a brother to Benin, that is to Oba Palace. After they did all those things, he sent a brother to go and represent him. But after we went to the palace of Oba, after they do the ritual thing, the thing they did, after this, the brother came back, he not told that Ugu, that is our father, that is, I can call her our great grandfather, you don't understand. He not told him, this was something they did for person. Yeah. Now, the brother now come tell us, okay,
two kings cannot live for the same. You as a king, you cannot follow me live for my kingdom. Then you can move away. That is where the man can go someplace like Evoye. You understand? That is why today, if there is something they call ipapa, I don't know the name of that base in English. If we don't eat ipapa, because that is something that they make some ritual for the man to cure that measles. Then you understand? Because you know, say there is no car. They travel all the way from Esan to Benin. You understand? That is where the evil people miss their this thing, something like their something when it's supposed to belong to them. You understand? Which they try to tell you, they never let us know Iru a king. Say, because I know, say, for example, Uru came to Ivory, they are causing the man when he's supposed to be the king. But they never let us know that, like something like Iru a king with although they came back. I know, say, according to the history, all of them have interaction there. But I cannot say everything when I don't know, because I enjoy your story the way you said it. But this only place I'm the one just try to understand. You understand?
Okay, what you are trying to say, sir, I understand you very well. You see, if you listen to my brother at the very beginning, the people that left, there have been people inside that thick forest. People who left Benin, for reason best known to them, they have been hiding over there. Priests from Benin, people that were committed a crime for one thing or another, they all run over there. They believe in there for ages until the mass migration went and meet them. So everybody in that area, they are all from Benin. They were never conquered. Listen, when somebody is telling story, the best we can do is to listen. I will say it in Benin language, English. When children goes to the Ogwedio or where the elderly people are telling stories, they don't go there to eat. They went there to listen. Why? Maybe tomorrow it will get to their turn. They will not say according to the history. So please, when somebody is talking, let us pay attention. All the whole Esan king are descendants from Benin. Some of them are even older than the Oba of Benin, or they're anyhow. These are one family that we are separated by one reason or another. Please.
That's not this. These
are one family. For the fact that all of them don't speak Benin, doesn't mean they're not from Benin. All of them does not speak each other, doesn't mean we are one. Okay, I am not a Hungarian. I live in Hungary for 12 years. I can speak Hungarian fluently. I am not a Russian man. I live in Russia for 2 years. I can still speak some bit of Russian. Does that make me a Russian or a Hungarian man? No. I'm still a Benin man. So what we are saying is that to avoid confusion, let us forget about TikTok problem. We are one family. We not say Edo senior Esan. We not say Esan be slave to Edo. God forbid. A priest can never be a servant to another priest. I always say, Yahweh say. Okay? They are all the whole Esan land. They are all blue blood. Just as the Benin kings. Okay? We are all the same blue blood. There is no slave amongst us. We are one family. God bless you.
Yeah, you are right. It's just like saying, no, I just want to clarify something for there. Because everything where you said, I can say, but I believe that is unrealistic sense, because I just want to understand, like most of those history where you just said, I can't say everything like this, you understand. It's just like say, I don't really believe, because I don't be type of people where they argue those things for media. No, it's just like when I see the way you people said something, that is why I just say, okay, I play my attention to listen. You know, understand? If where they argue, I don't stay that kind of place. You understand? Thanks.
Yeah, please, can I say something, please?
There was confusion.
Yeah, can I say something, please? Please, I just want every one of our brothers and sisters who is listening, let pass this message. Esan, and Benin, they are family. Don't please anyone when you see anyone quarrel or try to paint it to cause confusion.
Why my people call they say will not be one? I mean they ask.
Listen, let me tell you something. There's some certain people like
they are saying it out of stupidity.
Yeah.
They are saying it out of
there's some people full of anger, bitterness. They can't even, there's some people cannot even make a peace in their own house. They divert all these things to somewhere else. Please, Esan Benin, we are brothers. Even to the debtors, Urobo, or to Agbo, all these places, we are all family. The closest family is Esan Benin. There's going to divide us. All this TikTok, all these people start from all this TikTok, some of them, there's certain people who have anger of TikTok. They try to, to be label all these things, put more fire and start painting it, fight it towards it, insult it towards it. We are the same family. There's nobody can divide us, either good or bad or anything at all, regarding what happened in Uromi. We are all the same family. The reason why you see some Benin, they are still growing, having grown or said, the reason why some of Esan TikTok or some Benin TikTok, the kind of war they have, some people still based on that. We are all the same family. Please, let's be happy and let's love one another. Let love. We are all family. Please, there's no difference with Esan Benin. Apart from some of the bad ones, when you see some bad ones, whether it's from Benin or whether it's from Esan, try to show them up. Please, we are all one. We are all the same family. Please, may God bless you and stay blessed. It's time for me to leave. Please, my brother, I enjoy your story. I dropped my number there. Please, if you can try to call me. While I will try to save God, I enjoy the story where Mr. Gil, my brother, God bless you. He said.
Esan Warrior, before I round up, let me quickly read this session. Let me quickly read something for you.
Down there. Okay, man, I'll try. I'm gonna take care. Fine.
Thank you. Let me quickly read something for you before I call it again. He said, these early settlers who left Benin in inconsequential numbers were either criminals or fugitives, and so live the secretive, wary, W-A-R-O-Y, wary, and timid lives of men bent on not being found out. Such then was the life possible before 1460. You see it? What this thing means is that before Obayewari, the first Exodus mass movement, people were already living in that land known as Esan people. And those people were living in that place. It's like a had that for them. People didn't know that they were living there. And even before the Exodus mass movement, during the reign of Obayewari the first, what the people used to do is this. They will go to the forest. The Benis, they will trek to the forest. They will cook. They will eat. They will come back home. Again, to the forest. They will cook. They will eat. When they are full, they will come back again. That was how they were doing it before that Exodus mass movement. So some of them have felt that before they will return back to Benin, the food they ate, by the time they trek, the food become exhausted. They will now become hungry again. The people were not saying, instead of us to be doing this thing, that now they will just carry their bag and baggages. They will just go and settle in the thick forest. They were living there. And Obayewari was not aware. Because by the time they started living there, they saw people there too. If these people can live in this place for years, then we too can live. That's how people started living. That's why they use the word inconsequential. It's indiscriminate. It was not systematic. But inconsequential. We are me we na be pa magi mi ode we no me buwe we ti le o ti we so we be gbepo o be abuyan until e mana those just suman ye Obayewari we If I wear hero, and I go water, he came.
I bet
So those quota.
Some of my people not the hearing like that.
Okay, so when the news got to Ewari about what was going on, people who are here, they no longer here. People are here who are no longer here. If you look at the Enoge ship, the Enoge ship was introduced during the reign of Ewari the First. Do you know why he did it? He did it because when he discovered that money loss that he made when his two kids died was the reason why people have left him. He started doing things to woo the people to return back. He started doing it. The people did not return. So in order for him to gain control, he created a Enoge ship. A Enoge ship was established in Esan during the reign of Ewari the First. If you disagree with me, show me the book that says that what I have said is not true. Before, he started appointing people. Now, if you look at the ruling class in Esan, they are priests, they are ruling class from the Benin. Because it was during that Exodus movement, when they got there, the ruling class took over automatically. They took over because the people they met there, they were people who were commoners. That was why you saw the ruling class, they automatically took over them. Because the people who came during the reign of it was mass Exodus mass movement. The Ewari the First also did other things to try to woo the people to return. Even this Igu mark too. Go to the palace, you must have that mark. There were so many things that Ewari put in place in order to make the people to return back, but it was too late. Because the people have found new settlement. They've settled in that place. If I've said it before, the aborigines of that land, not today as Esan land, they include the following people: priests, nobles, criminals, fugitives. Fugitive means people will be say they maybe fear of being bad. They will run into that place and settle there. So it does not mean that all Esan people, and even the issue of Nupe, I also discussed about that one. How the new people, how some Esan people are Nupe. Yes, some of them are Nupe, but that one was in the later time. But in the aborigines, the earliest settlement of these people is what I'm talking about now. They were Benin noble prince, Benin noble princess who were banished. They were Benin fugitives. Maybe you are not comfortable in a place, you look for where to go. Like most of us who left Nigeria for greener pasture. In summary, the Esan people are not slaves. They are princes. They are royalties. Royalties. They should tell me what was Esan people called before they now changed that name to Esan. Let them come and tell me. Esan people, they came from Nok. They come from the ghost DNA. What were they called?
Eloghosa, good evening.
Thank you, my brother. What were they called? Did you come and tell me the etymology of that word Esan? When we talk about the etymology, we're talking about the origin of a word, the structure of a word. Let them come and tell us what the Esan people were called before they now changed that name to Esan. If really that the Esan people have a ghost DNA, that they came from the Nok culture. Lie. How did they lie? Benin was Igodo. We have Benin Nepo, the Benin to Edo. You see the way they name the metamorphose. For example, from Eko, they now have Lagos. Let them come and tell us how that word metamorphose, where did this start from to now end up in Esan? They should come and tell us now.
Okay, my brother, if anybody would be angry, the Benin people would be the most people that would be most angry. The word Edo, it was a slave name. We're talking about Edo people today.
Yes.
The Oba, because the boy saved Oba life. Oba motorized his name. Say, Edo saved my life. This name will never be forgotten. That's why we are being called Edo today. So when the Benin would be angry, why should you give us a slave name? Huh? That we want to return to Ubini Nokbebo or Igodomigodo. No, Oba word is supreme and Oba word is final. That's why today we are being called Edo people. Because we cannot change it, because your past said it.
At all. Yes.
Thank
The
you.
words of the Oba is final. God bless you, my brother. Esan Warrior. Later, tomorrow we'll talk. Then you tell me when you'll be free. Then we'll continue to talk about more about the Egwaris in Uromi. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. People's TV, do you have any question? People's TV.
I want to know the thoughts is now. Good evening. I greet my brother Joseph. I greet you. Alex, I greet you too. I want to know the thoughts since night. Truth, to be frank and sincere. And the same Oba when they give Benin do today. Now in time, now Ishan people take come off for Benin Oba Eware. When he lost in 3 sons for one period, he said make Benin made them more in children without not putting anything in the fire. Which you eat, you know, cook.
No, not be 3 sons or 2 sons. 2 sons.
The 2 of his son, hey. That is, I said, 2 of his son. When he lose 2 of his son, then that period, Naishan people come off for Benin. That's why we call her Esan History, something of that nature. I'm sorry to say this word though. I don't see many people they watch me now. I'm not supposed to use this word. I'm sorry. Make I tell you now. I'm sorry. That is how some of them take go. Like they go their own, they go. Then I war. Those one I eat that war. Now I carry them come out. I just say the most important thing. The Ishans know they understand one thing. Now the same thing when they do so, they put their enemy. Now they want put the whole Edo state for problem when we be want it. So if not be the good work when the state governor do this model people we when they Benin now Edo state entirely we forget problem. This even this victory for all the celebrating today now. I don't know. Yes, model we don't wait for court.
But you know, say my people that the verse put say
we don't wait for court.
He went for court today. The court don't finish now.
No, wait a minute.
It's a listing.
No, wait. I beg, wait. You mean the governor election?
The governor is in a petition, election petition.
Our people don't win now.
He don't win. I don't finish now. I don't judge the case this evening.
No, wait, no, make it not put my leg on.
We fight for.
No, you don't say I be old man, eh? Tell me again. Obama don't win the court case.
Yes, sir.
You don't win this years now.
So that's when they go down. That's when they go down. We don't see them go to the land, Abi.
I swear, they go pay big money now. I see all those small this thing when they join now. All those alliance when be used, they give them as they say they pay money like I don't know, actual alliance with other one. They just first those one they just first they come out.
Don't win the court case. My brother, we go celebrate. We go celebrate.
Everybody they are pieces. Most of the people not there for license money.
If you don't talk at that, I will not know. My brother, thank you for this good news.
And I make us now. They look on since better. They look they watch news. Make look at the one do the election. They don't finish.
My people not they happy. My people not they happy.
Why they not go happy?
I don't know happy.
They say, you know, many of my Esan people now. This guy will not be speaking.
My brother, congratulations! No, I happy.
No, I tell you that man. I support Modok for one thing. Modok will be like this. France midfielder, N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante is just like Modok. They know they fit talk. People know they fit talk. Once they say they want to do something, they must do them. Then they get action. You know, see the way they follow this Uromi case. If now that government could drop body, but he follow immediately the case. He died down. Before the years, before the cast cost now. But
no, you know what, my brother, can I tell you something, eh? That Uromi is something, eh? It has been long in the waiting. You understand me now?
Yeah.
It has me, I don't go social media talker, but I go tell my people. The truth be say, what the some people do, I toast my heart for them. They be warrior and they really warrior, and they really.